Yeah.
Okay. There are times that try us, that make us wonder of the illusory being of beauty and love. We forget that all is illusory, even pain and suffering. The mystics talk of this being only one of many dimensions. In times of difficulty, prove them right and move yourself to a loving, happy dimension. Marie Curie said, "Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood." And Albert Schweitzer, "Think occasionally of the suffering of which you spare yourself the sight." How do we accomplish this? I know from my own experience it is difficult to pull oneself out of pain, whether physical or spiritual. There's a certain comfort in allowing the misery in. It completes the cycle. The beginning, then the wallowing, then hopefully the realization comes that giving in to the misery bears no fruit, lest it be rotten. The allowance of sorrow can clear the head, so positive action can take the place. Sorrow is necessary for healing. When we rise above the pain, we become instruments of healing and hope. Excuse me. We are in times of quiet desperation. Before our imposed lockdown, the race to see who can gather the most toys wins was important to many lives. Our economy depends upon an orgy of spending on stuff. Make us better or better off. In reining in our freedoms to move about and claim things, we have been given the time to reflect, what do I really need to be happy? We suddenly find happiness in the most easy to access places and make it better. It costs nothing. I mean, seriously, how happy are you when the redwings and robins come back? Can you hardly wait for peepers? Our first greens of spring looking so much, well, greener. It can seem hard to start, but once you start allowing the small miracles, the first snowfall, the silence as it falls, become huge blessings. A field of dandelions. Wow. That yellow, the spring bulb flowers springing up in places you had no idea they were there. And now they're there. Sunlight getting out to buy groceries. And giving up the word shop and replace it with forage. Because when you forage, you don't waste time on what you couldn't get, but what you unexpectedly found. It allows you to change your perspective from shop to forage, and then it becomes an adventure. What new treasures have you discovered by having to do without something? Creative energy thrives in a quiet place, a calm that can come by just being aware of your breath. What new books have you heard or read? What vegetables and flower seeds have you ordered? Did you try a new wine because your favorite is out of stock? Is the house rearranged and cleaner? Mine isn't. I can always find something else to do besides housework. Maybe it's if it didn't have the word work in it. Now I'm not trying to go Pollyanna on you. I realize not as all sun drops and roses. A few of us find isolation difficult. I just read on Facebook, a friend of mine was born into the HIV/AIDS epidemic, and as a child, he developed OCD. During these times, he has had to work with his higher self to not go there again. And there is loss, job, mobility, hugs, comfort, and of course, the loss of a loved one. Loss can be linked to a broken bone. It hurts so much at first, you think you can't manage it. But the beauty of loss is that it too fades. The pain subsides. Why? Because loss is transitory, mutable, like a broken bone that heals, but leaves a part of you that always can remember the pain. And like on dark, gloomy days, you can feel your bone telling you the weather. So too does your soul tell you of your love and longing. Loss is also beholden to hindsight. You see clearly what you have lost, and it is behind you. Goethe said, magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. We are coming into the physical darkest part of the year, but after that, the light grows stronger. December 21st, my favorite day of the year, because I know when I wake up on the 22nd, the light will be a teensy bit longer. As we travel into the physical darkness, know that physically and spiritually we will be fine. We'll make it. If through many reasons we cannot be with our blood families, it's going to be okay. We can celebrate with our tribe, the one of our own making. When familial people fade away, whether through disharmony, loss, or distance, it is good to wake up and find your own tribe anywhere. Celebrate abundance with those who speak your particular language. For me, it's the language of acceptance and love. There's a Tibetan proverb. The secret to living well and longer is eat half, walk double, laugh triple, and love without measure. Not looking forward to the darkness and cold. Think about how lucky we are to be able to look out at the first silent snow of the season. Think of the gifts lying in slumber under the pristine white blanket. Know within your heart brain the beauty of cycles, of celebrations. There's an Apache blessing. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. May the walk gently through the world and know its beauty all the days of your life. We can link together, whether near or far. We are antenna, constantly sending out and receiving signals. Let the signals be ones of peace, joy, and beauty. In the period of celebration and thanksgiving coming up, let us strive for grace. There is a quote by an enlightened master from India, Osho. In it he says, don't seek, don't search, don't ask, don't knock, don't demand, relax. If you relax, it comes. If you relax, it is there. If you relax, you start vibrating with it. I believe this quote came to me in response to my question of why and what it is to be done in our present situation. Don't seek, don't search, don't ask, don't knock, don't demand, relax. If you relax, it comes. If you relax, it is there. If relax, you start vibrating with it. Our lives have been on nonstop for too long. When I had an accident that prevented me from walking, a wise woman said it happened to me to present me with the time to reevaluate my life. After hearing her message, I took a long look at the direction my life was going and decided to reevaluate and reorganize my thinking, and afterwards, my life. The gift that woman gave me was priceless. To her, the cost was nothing. Yogi Berra said, when you come to a fork in the road, take it. I say choose carefully, but make a move. Any move is better than none at all. Take this time. My mom used to say, a blessing in disguise. And dig deep. Are you happy? What would make you happy? Are you following your destiny? Take time to find out what your destiny is. And foremost, take time to rekindle love for those who have harmed you. Look into the mirror deeply and love yourself. Smile at yourself. Love the wrinkles. And send love and healing messages out into the world, and realize how deep your love runs and how no matter how much you give away, your supply is endless. This homily was written and presented with a deep abiding love for you all and for the all. Thank you. Oh, and in the wonderful words of my hero, Lewis Carroll, it's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Thank you.